evening to all.
Good evening, Mama Africa.
Okay, I want to tell you a story. After work, we tell stories, and behind any story that they used to tell us, there is a meaning behind it. My Arabian Night
Entertainment.
My story is about a certain man and his in-law, his mother-in-law. This man lived about 150 years ago. So he was there. Each time that in-law came to visit him, he would say, she demands a lot. She demands a lot. And the in-law hardly visited him. He came to visit him sparingly. But that her daughter that man got married to had many children. He had 10 children and a couple of twins amongst the 10 children, both boys and girls. So one day that mother-in-law came to visit that in-law, and then there were chickens going around, and that man used to understand the language of the chickens. So the chicken laughed and said, that mama who likes eating chicken too much has come. If it is not you this time, it should be me. So that man heard. As he heard and laughed. And then since the man used to be very stingy and said the mother-in-law was boring her too much, that mother-in-law became too angry and said she knows that she does not love her, she does not like her to be coming to visit him. So better that she should go, and she stays far away from that man. So it was already evening like this, no vehicles. That time they used to only trek. You trek maybe from morning till evening before you reach the destination where she was coming from. That man begged and begged and begged. And according to the Bafoot traditions and customs as an indigenous people, normally if you hurt your in-law, there will be problems with their family, because it is not good to hurt an in-law. She begged and begged. Since she did not understand, that man was forced to tell that woman exactly what happened. She said, it is because you don't understand. Say, I who understand the language of the chicken, it was that. That chicken, the healthy cocks, they said, now, this woman likes eating a lot of chicken. Now that she has come and only two of us are around now, if it is not your head which will go this time, it will be my head. So the mother-in-law heard and laughed. When immediately the man finished interpreting the message, he felt and died.
Hey.
This is the end of my story.
Yay.
So it is good to trust. Don't force people to tell you secret at the expense of their lives. And it is also good that love your in-laws the way they are. Whether a man or a woman, love the family. And in-law this time will be like the world. The world is one. Do not only insist that your ideas should be dominant. At times, when they are not dominant, people don't want to listen to you. Take them for what they are and stay quiet. You see, just a mere story of chicken has costed that man life, because that was a talent given to him by God, and it was supposed to be a secret. So she never tied to that secret. Learn to keep your secret. If you know that it will cost your life, do not say it. Keep your secret.
Thank you very much, Grandma.
Okay.
And we have learned a lot. Also, please, I know that Grandma always share a lot of stories. I also want to share a lesson in form of a story that I also learned from Grandma. Arabian Night
Entertainment.
Once upon a time, there lived animals in the forest. You had tortoise and many other animals. So there was a ceremony that was to take place in the sky. Because of that, it was only possible for animals that have feathers to fly to attend that ceremony. In this aspect, there was a need for appreciation and understanding among the birds and other animals that could not fly. Tortoise came to the bird and said, "My friend." The bird said, "Yes, my friend, can I help you?" The tortoise said, "My friend, I know that there is this ceremony that will be taking place in the sky, and of course, I don't have wings to fly, which possibly means I cannot be part of this ceremony. But please, it's my desire to be part of this ceremony. Could you be of help? Because I know that one good term deserves another." Now the bird turns and asks, "What if I help you with my feathers? When we reach there, how will you turn to pay me back?" The tortoise said, "When we arrive there, after eating, I will not eat my own meat. I will give you all the skin of the meat, and I'll only eat the bones." Which implies that will be my own good turn of paying you back for leading me with your feathers. They both agree. Now it was time to keep to that agreement. When they arrived, tortoise, as we always know, that he claims to be the most intelligent and wisest animal. During the eating moments, they called Mr. Tortoise that, "Mr. Tortoise, you will be the one to distribute this meat." Tortoise began sharing. When tortoise came to the bird said, "My good friend, remember our agreement, because after this, I will still need to be the one to take you back down." The tortoise said, "I only tricked you to get here. After this, I will find my way back. How do you expect me to eat bones and then I give you the flesh or the meat? That cannot be possible." The bird stayed quiet. Mr. Tortoise gave that bird the bony part of it, and then tortoise now ate the flesh. After eating, drinking, and celebrating, it was time now to go back. Other animals who kept up to their promises, they fulfilled their promises as agreed with other animals. As for Mr. Tortoise, as others began going, letting the feathers, their friends, to fly and come back to the forest, tortoise became very stranded, as the bird refused to lend tortoise his own feathers. Now, tortoise became very stranded that the bird that brought tortoise had taken off. So tortoise had to plead with one of the birds and say, "Please, I know that the birds that I brought here with an agreement, I did not fulfill my agreement. I have been abandoned, and I belong to the forest. I do not belong here. How will I get back? Can you do me a favor?" The bird said, "Okay." He said, "Please, when you get there, tell my wife to take all the comfort, soft materials such as what? Mattress, and pile them. Because since I do not have feathers to fly, I will fall from the sky and fall on that mattress, so that I will have no hurts on my body or any injuries." The bird said, "Okay." On his way back, he said, "So you think that you are wise? After tricking my own brother, who is also a bird, you think you will use same tricks on me?" When he got there, she got to Mr. Tortoise's house and said, "Miss Tortoise, I have a message from your husband. Your husband say you should take all the sharp, dangerous objects and weapons and place them outside, align them outside, because when I'm coming back, there will be danger. I will need to rescue myself." So the wife went and took machete, axe, spear, all those dangerous equipments, and placed them, positioned them outside. So tortoise, understanding that the message has been delivered, it was time now for tortoise to leave from the sky and fall, because during that time we had sharp spears, so and sharp stones. So all these things were combined together. So the tortoise leapt from the sky with so much confidence, knowing that he was going to land on a comfortable dollop mattress. Unfortunately, things did not work out that way. That was a bad day for tortoise. Tortoise left and fall on top of those sharp objects. And that is why if you look at the skin of tortoise today, it have cracks all over the body as a result of those sharp objects that when it left from the sky and fell down, the spear, the axe, the machete, and everything had to give what? Pierce him in different parts of his skin. So you can see it from the shells that it has all these type of wounds marks, which is still from the story on how he was stinging. So this is a lesson to us that one good term deserves another. I am because you are. You are because I am. Always remember to see me as we, because I cannot live in this world alone. I need you and you need me. Thank you very much, Grandma, for bringing us together, for making this
Clap
space.
for yourself.
Well done. And then, Grandma, what do you have to? Why did you have to involve the younger ones in the storytelling?
You know, before, since the people could not read nor write, they have, all younger children have very retentive memories because their subconscious minds are not yet polluted. They are not yet, they don't have too much information in their subconscious minds. So when they record all these facts, they will go and stay. When you hand over, nobody will live forever. It is only through handing over and teaching the younger one how to live together that the world can be a better place and a peaceful place to live in. And with a better place and place to a better peaceful place, a better sustainable world will be. And maybe in the near future, these wars which have ravished our property, which has put down Bafut community until we are in Cameroon, and we are at the verge of even crying, and we are almost like paupers. Maybe these children will avert war and turn to dialogue and respect the integrity of one another. All should be about we, us, not about I, because I want you to be like this. You work for me with low wage. I want to have the work. When you build so many houses, in how many rooms do you sleep? In one room and on one bed. Bye bye.
Thank you very much, Grandma. Thank you very much.